still share no mails. I don't like it when I say, feeling more like myself. I rise and shine from the inside, feeling you by the way. Might be the stuff I smoked last night, or my vitamin intake. Down in the wild creek, I learned to get high there. I learned to get high there in the wild creek. Learned to clear my mind there. Learned to take my time there in the wild creek. In the put your hands together, folks. On the slide guitar, that's Grant Hansen. Down in the wild creek, I learned to get high there. I learned to get by there in the wild creek. Learned to clear my mind there. Learned to take my time there in the wild creek. Thank you so much. So I mentioned we were in South Korea last year. I was playing Seoul Music Week, and after playing the fest, we took some time off, which we really rarely do. You know, we get to like do all of these cool things and see all these cool places on the road, but really the reality for the most part is you're in a van, you're in a venue, you're in your bed, you're in a van, you're in a venue, you're in your bed, and so on. So being so far from home, I thought, you know, I really want to see what this place is like, because I have never been there, and I've heard so many amazing things, particularly about this beautiful, small, volcanic island called Jeju Island. And Jeju Island is similar in topography to like Hawaii, in that it's got that volcanic base, and it's, you know, in the Pacific, and its #1 export is tangerines. So everywhere you go, it smells sweet and fragrant, and it's a very small population on the island itself, and there's a deep sense of stewardship and responsibility that the community feels, but I think because they're an island community, a lot of that can be mobilized into action and really caring for the land itself. And so, you know, and I think these are really important things to share in times like this when things can feel heavy. The good news headlines: Jeju Island is on track to be completely carbon neutral by 2050, which is actually soon-ish, right? Like, time flies, so not too soon, don't worry. But I mean, it's pretty impressive, and that's we might all be, who knows? But I think that if we follow suit in the steps of folks like those, Stuart and Gedju, we might have a different future ahead. So I wrote the song one morning there at about 4:30 a.m. because I was extremely jet-lagged. And the rest of the band was sleeping, so I stepped outside and brought my little tenor guitar out there with me and sat amongst the tangerines and thought about the dissonance of being there in this beautiful place and knowing that back home in Alberta, the skies were tangerine orange with wildfire smoke. And texting my friends and family from this place where the air was so sweet. And just knowing that it wasn't the same back home, and the dissonance just didn't feel quite right. So sometimes the only thing I could do is sing about it. This is called Subliminal, and it's about that deep inner knowing that there is a better way. Is that a barbecue or a brush fire? The lines are getting blurred. Smoke and ash hang on the phone wire as the dark days in return. Take me to my rocking horse, to tripping over curbs, screwing my knees till blood spilled instead of thoughts and words. The covenant Sometimes I wonder if we are born knowing how to could show me, someday I would stop from falling. 'Cause you know I've been falling. And I never thought that I would want to hit the bottom, but it's the only sign of stopping. Oh, and I never thought I needed love until I got it. I got it and I lost it. Oh, well, I guess I'd always known that I'd never feel at home till I was out there on my own. Sometimes I wonder what it feels like not to fall apart. 'Cause these days it feels like I've been broken from the start. Sometimes I wish that there was some kind of magic pill to keep me inside of my edges so that I don't spill. 'Cause you know I've been spilling. And I never thought that I would want to hit the bottom, but it's the only sign of stopping. And I never thought I needed love until I got it. I got it and I lost it. Oh, well, I guess I'd always know that I'd never feel at home till I was out there. Well, the road's not getting any shorter. Guess it's time I'm switching gears. Now I'm just started getting older. A couple months feel like a year. I'm writing songs parked on my high shoulders. There must be some place better than here. Well, I guess I'd always known that I'd be out here on my own. And I never thought that I would want to hit the bottom, but it's the only sign for stopping. Oh, and I never thought I needed love until I got it. I got it and I lost it. Oh, and I never thought I wanted you till I found you. I found you and I suffered. Ooh. Well, I guess I'd always known that I'd never feel at home till I was out here on my own. Thank you so much. So I want to share a song with you now that I wrote about the Old Man River. And I spent part of my childhood living on the eastern slopes of the Rockies. I lived on Tunnel Mountain in Banff. And The eastern slopes are the birthplace of the headwaters of the Old Man, and of many other rivers. And obviously a lot of these waterways are interconnected. And in recent years, I'm sure you folks know how things have been changing, and the Old Man's water levels were at record lows in the last couple of years due to low precipitation and mountain runoff. And already that puts our ecosystems at risk in a way, right? The animals and people who rely on these waters. And just this past January, the UCP lifted the moratorium on coal, which made it open season for open pit coal mining here in Alberta. And already these waterways were under threat, and now we're seeing risk of selenium leaching and greater erosion that could really impact these waterways. And it was just, we're hearing about the Grassy Mountain mine moving ahead, like as of just a couple weeks ago. So I've been thinking a lot about this place, and I was thinking a lot about this river when I wrote this song. And I wrote it with a dear friend of mine in Edmonton named Kaylee Jade, who's a wonderful artist in her own right, and I highly encourage you to check out her music. She just released a new single about a week ago, or a month ago rather. But she and I came down to Treaty 7 area, along the banks of the Old Man, near Lethbridge here and Fort McLeod, and shot a music video right on the river to hopefully capture a little bit of the visual accompaniment to this story. And I guess it's a bit of a wondering. In songs we can do that. We can step outside with one foot from reality into maybe the future or an alternate reality of what could be. And this tune wonders about that. And so I'm hoping for the best. And I'm sure many of you folks have done this already, because I think that maybe here, being closer to the water, you might be more aware of it, but there's a great campaign going on. If you go to saveourslopes.ca, where you can sign a petition to get the government to reinstate the moratorium on coal and protect the water. So this is called Old Man River. Wednesday morning, found a trout, belly up, eyes open wide, no cutthroats in the river, they've all died. Broken earth cracks underfoot, ran around the waterside, the cutthroats bled the river for their avaricious pride. Watch my neighbors lay the old man to rest. Heard them whispering, who will be next? As I stand here in the grasses, my heart feels bent to the ground, and I ask myself, why didn't I care until now? I stole my soul with no polish. So I'm going to sing you a love song now. It's a careful balance. Writing sad songs or protest songs. And my mom will text me and go, I really could use a happy song right about now. If you have anything happy to write about. So this is a song I wrote for Brett, my partner of 14 years in life and music. And you know, he's a great musician, as you can hear tonight. And so it felt kind of scary writing a love song. It's like, oh my God, so much pressure. But I got around to it about 10 years in. This is called Love Song Number 1.
Till I can see you.
we're still young, still got time to set our hopes ablaze, or we'll stay here, so tomorrow never comes. Laugh till we're crying, we're flying into
He's leaving, going to find a new home. I hope I see him, find him one day out of the great unknown. Maybe once the oceans rise, we'll build wings so we can fly, or we'll start a new life underneath the catacombs. Till then I'm singing songs of forgiveness and songs of hope.
Hansen and Esther Forseth. Thank you so much to Morris and James and Phil and everybody here at the Lethbridge Folk Club, to all of your volunteers, and all of the sponsors who are making the concerts like this possible. Please, give them more of a applause for them. Thank you. It's such a treat to be here, and yeah, it means a lot that you've all joined us this evening. I think there are an unusual amount of things going on in Lethbridge tonight. I was like, wow, so many places I wish I could be. I'm happy I'm here, like, don't get me wrong. But I was like, cool, all of these artists are in town. It's a hip-hop happening kind of a place. So we're headed back to Edmonton tomorrow and taking a little bit of a little break. Kind of. Like at least for a week and a half before we're back on the road again. But it feels good. It feels good to be finishing this little run here tonight. So thank you for having us. Once again, my name is Mallory Chipman. And one more time too, let's congratulate Veronica Rain for a beautiful opening set. I'll leave you with one more song that comes from my new record, Songs to a Wild God. And I do have some new music coming out, as I mentioned earlier, just around the corner, so I hope you'll keep your ears tuned for what's to come. I try my best to come down here to Lethbridge to play shows 3 or 4 times a year if I can, so I hope to see you again. And we'll leave you with a song that I always like to play last, because it's a song about endings. It's a song about the big ending, the end of one's life, where we return back to the earth from whence we came. And I wrote this tune as a bit of a way of processing my first big grief. And it's not so much a sad song as much as it is a song of peace and acceptance and finding comfort in knowing that we all return to this place that birthed us at one time. And I'll leave you with this. It's called Sing Me Home. Sing me home, sing me down where the roots grow. Sing me home, sing me high to the sparrows. Assist, okay. That's really generous. Thank you, everybody. Okay, well, thank you. That's so nice. Okay, well, we're going to play you a new song that we released back in not January, the other J month. July. June, you're right, okay. There's lots of J months. It was July. And you know, I talked a little earlier about how we've been spending a lot of time on the road lately. And this is a song that I wrote to kind of capture all of the ends of the spectrum, because it is the most amazing thing that I am so grateful to be able to do, is travel and play music and connect with folks such as yourselves and just be present in this moment together. I find that to be the greatest privilege. And also, there's this other side of it that's less glamorous. And I alluded to that a bit earlier. And you know, it's not just the grind of touring day in and day out, but it can also be hard to just be away from home a lot. And to be away from my two cute little dogs, who fortunately have very, very good doggy grandparents looking after them right now. But you know, to try to keep up with your friends and family and to tend your garden and to do all of those things. I really feel the security and safety of having that landing pad you return to again and again. And a really unusual thing happened earlier this year. We were away on tour in Ontario and Quebec in February and came home and our house had been completely trashed. I came home to thousands of dollars of property damage, and it was really distressing, and it really made me realize, like, there's also this lack of security you feel when you're away so much. And I hadn't really fully felt that yet. But in that moment, it really made me realize there is a value to just also being in one place and having that place dependably. And so, this is an honest look at touring from one side of the spectrum to the other. And it goes out to all of the kind folks like Laura tonight who make us home in all the places we go and share their beds and their food and all these sorts of things with us along the way. So, yeah, anyway, this is called Road Song.
Bound my Also